I'm so glad I didn't let those beliefs stop me.
We are here to share and we are here to show you what's possible.
Because
If
if I
if I
leave
don't
my
show up,
income,
I
someone
don't get
else
paid,
sets
and
my
that's just
time
how it
off.
is. You know,
Ganda!
that's our new intro. Hello,
I like
everyone.
it.
Aloha. Magandang hapon, umaga, tanghali, gabi. Andito ulit kami. And have you ever wished you could start something new without feeling overwhelmed or lost? And what if it didn't have to be hard? So stick around. We are about to share something that changed everything for us. Hello again, everyone. I am Mel, and I am a mom of two wonderful kids. I'm a wife and an online business owner, and I am based here in Hawaii, USA. And of course, I have with me here with Ate Mel. Take away.
Hi everyone. I'm Mel as well, and I'm based here in the Philippines. I'm a chemist. I'm a single mom and a Lola, and I'm also an online business mentor.
Okay. So you're so glad you're here again with us, whether you're watching live or you're gonna be watching the replay, or just scrolling through on a Friday afternoon sa akin, and Saturday morning with Ate
Saturday
Mets.
morning.
Yeah, wherever you are, you made it, and today we are gonna be talking about why starting something new like an online business doesn't have to be scary, doesn't have to be overwhelming or confusing. I we know that life can get hectic, especially if you're still working, or or someone who's always putting others first. So today me and Ate Mel are sharing a peek into how we found something that finally fit into our life instead of pulling us away from it. So, let's jump in. Yes. Wala tayong banner. Ayun.
Yeah.
Okay. First off, no tech skill, no
Oh,
problem.
yes. Yeah, that's me. So I started with no tech skills at all. I remember I don't even know how to post things on Facebook. So I don't even know things like words like sales funnels or online platforms or SEO or those things are like foreign language to me. And for a while I felt paralyzed because I don't have tech skills. I don't know how to operate anything on a laptop. But here's the thing. I realized that for something to become uh, waiting for me to become a tech expert before I start an online business is just another type of procrastination in a way. So I remember I said to myself, "Oh yeah, I can do this." People like older than me or people who don't have to start as business, don't have a business experience started this business as well. So this decision was very transformative for me because I learned that it's never too late to start anything or never too late to adopt to anything new. So professionally, I transitioned from feeling, stuck to experiencing a newfound sense of purpose and autonomy. Kasi let's be real. There will always be challenges. There will be moments that we'll get frustrated, and times when we want to throw in, the towel and just give up. Pero with each hurdle or with each challenges, I gain more. I gain more confidence, and because there are tools that are user friendly. There are website builders for us in our online communities. And there are people like Mel or other business owners in our community who help each other, who help me grow as well. So I learned that I don't need to master anything overnight. I just need to keep moving forward. So if you're watching this and thinking, oh, well, that's good for you, but I could never do that, I'm here to tell you, yes, you can, because the digital world is, ever changing and there's full of opportunities. So those who are willing to learn, start small, just like Mel and me did. We start small, we seek for support, and remember that every expert is once a beginner. So your journey might just be able to inspire others, just as our journey has. So remember, yung path to being technically challenged is, you know, it'll be there, but you can thrive as an online entrepreneur as long as you are persistent, as long as you're curious, and you're willing to learn and adopt. Yeah, that's it, Mel. So it's
Yes,
not a
that's
problem. Your
yeah, that's right.
turn.
That's it. As long as you're coachable, you're willing to learn, this is an online business for you. Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
At first, ate was like, ooh, yeah, same thing. Like SEO, ano pa yung mga iba? Like, how do I build a
Yeah.
website? You know what?
Funnels. Yeah. We have a website.
Yeah,
How
parang,
to subscribe to GoDaddy.
oh,
Things like
yeah.
that are
So,
very challenging.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're all guided and yeah, no, not tech skill, no problem, really.
Yeah. And Mel will talk more later about, how our we have automated
Yeah.
systems, how we have guided video-based trainings.
Okay. Next is this trading that fits your life. Yes. You know, I have a story where I remember like one night, I think so. Yeah, one night. I remember sitting on the couch after a long shift and my shoes still on, my hair was a mess and my son was tugging at me for a snack and my daughter asking for help with homework and I looked at my phone and thought, you know what? There's no way I can squeeze in learning something new. I was already an empty, and my life felt like a marathon between work, home, and everything in between. And there wasn't any room left. And I didn't want to feel like I had to choose between learning something for our future or being present in the now. I've already missed enough moments like field trips, little dance shows in our living room, simple playtime. And I knew if the learning wasn't flexible, I'd end up giving even more of myself away, and I wasn't willing to do that anymore. My kids deserve more than a half their mentally drained mom. But when I found this online business, how it was set up, the training is actually doable. I didn't have to block off hours. Each module is short, clear, and designed for people like me. For people who are busy, who still have their full time job. I watched like what I do, I watch few videos while waiting in the school pickup line or while I drive going to work or coming home from work. What else? When do I do that? Even like when I'm on my break at work and also at bedtime at night for a few minutes before I sleep. And if I needed to stop, I just picked up where I left off. No guilt and there's no pressure. So if you've ever told yourself, I just don't have the time. I get it because I said the same thing, but this setup respects your time. It works with your life, not against it. You don't have to pause your world to make something new happen. You can still be present for your family, for your job and yourself, and quietly build something powerful in the pockets of your day.
Yeah, me too. Um, there's break times. We have 1 hour break time, right?
Well,
Like uh, as many pockets of time that we can like feel, learn the trainings because it's available on our phones. So we can do that. Even
yeah,
as short as 15 minutes break time. You can do like maybe one module of a training
the
so you can
training,
complete.
yes,
Yeah. As it says, it's a training that fits your
fit
life.
your
So
life.
yeah, I do like masterminds. We do have masterminds once a week and drop-in Zooms once a
Core
week as well.
fundamentals.
Yeah, core fundamentals. There's
Oh,
so many trainings that sometimes it's overwhelming, but you can just pick whatever is good for you.
mhm.
But I can do that while I'm driving,
Yeah,
instead of listening to music that
music,
will not earn me money. Why not listen to
right?
training will enhance
True.
my knowledge, and
Uh,
the more you know, the more you earn, right?
yes, ate.
Yeah.
And when you earn, this is how you earn while you learn. And you take
Yes.
this away, ate.
Yeah, this is while while you learn. Yeah, because for us, right, a lot of us know that you have to know everything or be an expert at something before you can really earn. But that's not actually not 100% right, because we can earn while we learn. Because when we actively okay, let me tell you, like a few years ago, I found myself like in a crossroads and I was eager to learn about this online business because it came to my social media feed. I registered and I get into this digital business. But I don't have, as I told you before, I don't have technical skills and not even confidence. I was very shy to do, like talking to camera or even posting in social media. But instead of waiting that I learn about anything or to become an expert, I dive in by actively training while simultaneously advertising, or talking to people about this online business. So it becomes like a hands-on approach, and this allowed me to apply the new knowledge that I learned in real time, so making the learning process more engaging and more practical. Isn't it, when we learn something, you retain more of that knowledge by doing and by teaching it to others. So, personally, it boosted my confidence, and as I realized that I have the capability to adapt and grow. So, I have this, my first business partner. I was teaching her and I was telling her what I learned, and that retained my knowledge better. I was able to learn and do and teach as well. So it is the journey was not without its challenges because I have to balance work. As a full-time chemist, I do like 7:30 to 4:30, and then I have my family. Of course, they are afar, but we keep in touch, and that takes a lot of time too. And I have my personal life, like going out with friends or fulfilling myself, like church wise, and you know just like day to day activities. And then of course, there's this online business where I need to learn new skills as an online business mentor. It requires a lot of time, management, and resilience. And there are moments of I have to doubt myself, and of course, there are setbacks. But each obstacle became a learning opportunity because I discovered the importance of perseverance and the value of seeking support from mentors, from coaches, and from uh, fellow business owners like Mel, who is with us right now. So, for everyone who's contemplating on a similar path, like doing online business as well, embracing the earn while you learn mindset can be very empowering because it allows you to gain practical experience, build a professional network, and achieve financial stability, all while acquiring new knowledge. So this approach is not only will accelerate our career progression, but also brings like lifelong learning, which is really needed in today's time. So adopting the earn while you learn mindset is a proactive strategy that blends education, training with practical application kasi it prepares you for real world challenges and like you get your skills honed up and it opens the doors to a lot of opportunities. Wouldn't you agree, Mel?
Oh, very well said, Ate. Yep. And also, it's really important that we're earning while learning, we also teach others to do the same. Like
Yeah,
we're also sharing this this mindset of, oh, earn while you learn. And yep, galing.
yeah. I remember like if I'm learning only and then some new knowledge comes in, what I learned the day before, it's just gone.
Gone.
Right? So we have this overload of knowledge nowadays because it's easily accessible, right? But if you don't do it immediately as you learn it and then teach it to other people, then you
Yeah.
know, it'll never be beneficial for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There. Ayun. What is that?
Yeah.
Oh,
So we
now
have the last subtopic. Yeah.
automated.
Today's
Ako ba to? Yes, it is me. Okay. So, um, before I, said yes to this business, I had a picture in my head of entrepreneurs glued to their phones, responding to messages, 24/7, missing out on real life. And I thought, that's not for me. I already spend enough time juggling tasks at work, and I couldn't imagine starting something else that would pull me even further from my family. And I didn't want to be that mom always saying, "Oh, just a minute," and never putting the phone down. And time is the one thing we can't get back. We all know that. And after long days at work, all I want is to cuddle up with my kids, or talk stories with my husband. And that's the life I'm trying to protect and enjoy, and not bury myself in more busy work. So if a business was going to steal that peace, it wasn't worth it to me. My why was always more time with the people I love, not less. And the when I started this online business, I was actually surprised that this business runs on automation. Once things are set up, the system literally takes care of the follow-ups, the emails, sends out info, the guide, and also guides people through the steps. While I'm at work, or dropping the kids off to school, or just resting, the system keeps working. I've woken up to messages saying, "Oh, you have a lead, you have a buyer," and I didn't even touch my phone the night before. When I'm too tired, and it still amazes me. So if you're sitting there thinking, "I don't have time to run a business," let me tell you, you do not need hours and hours. You need a system that works for you. This is how I get to be a nurse, a mom, a wife, and still grow a business. You can build something meaningful without burning out. Imagine having more time because of your business, not less. Yun, ate.
Yeah, of course. This
Automation,
is
just
very
go.
this is ah
Yeah,
automation. This is very empowering talaga.
it
I'm
is.
I'm I'm really glad we have this system. You know, and like I'm calculating. How much will I earn being an employee when I only work 8 hours, whereas this online business works 24 hours, and I work on you know on a limited space, whereas the online business works globally, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the
24/7.
yeah,
24.
24/7. As it says in your title here, when it's automatic, then that means you save more time, more time for your family, especially when you have young children, right? And for me, it's more time for traveling or to
Travel,
spend
yeah,
with my grandkids as well. So
right.
yeah, thankful for automation.
Thank God. Yeah, I think that's one thing that I kind of looked for when
Mm-hmm.
I started the business. Yeah, like I said, I can't do it anymore if it's gonna take me away from my family.
Yeah, I know a lot of people. They have their own, business, like a real brick and mortar business, like a traditional store, and they spend hours and hours of time working on that business. And a business is supposed to like make you more free, diba? Like have more time for yourself, be your own boss. But actually, a traditional business is not doesn't give you much time because it's not automated.
Yeah, you have to be physically present.
Yeah,
Yeah, to run the business.
you have to be there to run the
Mm-hmm.
business. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's our those are the topics for today, and we hope you learn a lot from those topics that we've discussed, and we'll discuss something more in the next week.
Okay. Perfect. Message ate?
That's my message. So if you're like scared because you don't know anything, like not tech savvy or not knowing anything about online business, don't be scared. I think the more scary is to not progress. Diba? Sometimes we look at like I'm scared because I don't know this one, but I think it's more scary to stay in one place and not to progress in any way, right? Of course, like we have our jobs as well. I work as a full-time chemist. Mel works as a full-time nurse in Hawaii. I'm here in Philippines, but I'm looking at my life, and if I continue this road that I'm in, of course it's good, but then it's not the best like I have imagined it. So this online business is one of the like catalysts of making that change of living the life that we've always dreamed of. So we encourage you to come check it out and see what it can do for you. And we'll be here, both Mel and I, to assist you in your business journey. Yeah?
Yay. Nice ate. Love the message. Okay, my turn. Um, when I first came across this, this online business, I had every reason to say no. I am a full-time nurse. I work long hours, coming home exhausted and just trying to give my best to my family when honestly I felt like I had nothing left in me. And the last thing I wanted was something else that would drain more of my time or energy. But what I found here was the opposite. And I didn't have to there you go I didn't have to figure it all out on my own. I didn't have to be techie. I didn't need a business degree or some perfect background. Everything was already set up, the system, the training, the community, and even the automation. And all I had to do was say yes and follow the steps. And, because of that, I could finally do something for me, without sacrificing my job, my kids, or my peace of mind. And if you guys are watching this and thinking, I wouldn't even know where to begin, just know that's exactly where I was. That's exactly where me and Atimel were. But the truth is, you don't have to start from scratch either. You just have to start. You're getting a picture. You've been waiting for a sign. Maybe this is it. Connect with us so we can send you more information. No pressure, just options. Because sometimes all it takes is the right opportunity meeting you at the right time. Thanks for spending part of your Friday or Saturday with us. We hope you leave this chat feeling a little more hopeful and a lot more curious about what could be possible for you too. You deserve something that fits into your life, not something that pulls you away from it. And this might just be it. Okay, until the next time, stay open to new beginnings. Aloha. Oh, by the
Until
way,
next time, everyone.
yeah, we're in observance of Good Friday. We will not be
Yeah.
having live chat. So have a safe Holy Week, everyone.
Uh-huh.
Bye.
Mahalo.
Mahalo. Salamat.